Communication established.
Keep typing my instructions just in case. D'accord, Gemma?
Okay, Cyberpilot. Maintenance check is almost complete. You can always check the monitor if you're confused. Boom. Can you look into the camera for me, s'il te plaît? You have a very intense gaze. Boom. So far, so good. Let's get to work. First, we need to access the command center. There is a hatch operated by a lever right in front of you. You know what a lever is? Impressive, huh? A few adjustments to the decor and it could almost look cozy in here. Is it weird if I introduce myself? My name is Maria, and I'm your operator for this mission. I've been fighting Nazi scum in Paris since I was a little girl. But this time, I think we're really going to make a difference. My comrade Gemma will also be assisting us. Thanks to her technical expertise, we found a security glitch. This flaw in the system will allow us to infiltrate the Nazis' research base. So, I don't want to scare you, but you may have noticed that you're currently tied to a mechanical chair device. Now just stay calm and trust me, okay? Hello. The control chair functions much like an elevator, allowing you to navigate the lab comfortably. You can travel up or down using the controls on your left. Try to make your way to the repair bay. Parfait. Bien. This here is our very own robot repair bay. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. Here, the Resistance just captured one of the Nazi precious doggies. Oh la la, can you believe it, Gemma? It's almost pristine. We will send it down to you right away, just 1 minute. Something seems to be wrong. Cyberpilot, open the airlock for me. Yes? There should be a button flashing on the control panel. Merci bien. Panzerhund incoming. Before we can deploy the Panzerhund, we need to prep it for the battlefield. Nothing seems to be broken, but we have to disable... Do you see that joystick? Yes, you can use that to rotate and manipulate the Panzerhund. Well, aren't you clever? Ah, there's the culprit. Bon. Alors, let's remove the data chip from the Panzerhund and insert it into the computer. You think you can handle that, Cyberpilot?
Hey, Gemma. I hacked into the Nazis' radio transceiver this morning. Guess what the root password was? Password.
You passed the test, Cyberpilot. I give you an A+ for enthusiasm. Just press the button again to deploy the Panzerhund. Très bien. You can go to the top floor now, Cyberpilot. Time to start your first assignment. I can't begin to tell you how important this mission is, Cyberpilot. Fighting Nazis is not just fun and games. It's necessary. This concerns all of us. The Parisian people are counting on you, Cyberpilot. Hook yourself up and show us what you can do. Ready when you are, Cyberpilot. Welcome to the training area, Cyberpilot. Gemma will guide you throughout the training session. Check the monitor for her instructions. Panic button is ready for use. Training session complete. Great job, Cyberpilot. Video link has been established. Ready to fry some Nazis? Your primary objective is to reach the Nazi outpost where classified documents are being held. Get close and clear the entrance so resistance fighters can pass safely. Use the RAM function to clear the path ahead. Nothing wrong with a little vandalism. Sous les pavés et la plage.
Hey, Gemma, the Nazis must be confused, huh? My God, all the Caesar is taking us.
Attention, the Nazis are dropping reinforcements from the sky. Breaks my heart to see Paris like this. Nazis patrolling the streets I used to play in as a child. But since I joined the resistance, I feel like I'm actually doing something about it, you know?
Regarde, Gemma, you see that vehicle again? They used to make the best GPS in all the stars. Oh, I wish I could have taken you there.
Bien fait, Cyberpilot. City blueprint suggests that the quickest route is... Très bien. This must be the way. As I recall, this used to be a hideout for local resistance cells. If Nazi agents are investigating down there, I hope our allies jumped ship a while ago. Cyberpilot, we are losing video transmission on our end.
Hey, Gemma, have you been using dirty code again?
Make it out in one piece, okay, Cyberpilot? See you on the other side. There you are, Cyberpilot. I'm glad you made it out alive. The resistance leaves no comrade behind. Boom. The Nazi outpost can't be far now. Toast them, Cyberpilot. Make those fascists afraid again. Nazis are using smoke bombs to call for rescue helicopters. Don't let them get away, Cyberpilot. Operation Panzerhund was a great success. When we fight, we win. Make your way back to the outpost to complete the assignment. A resistant helicopter is coming your way, Cyberpilot. You see that flare of smoke? That is your pickup point. There's your ride. We can release the Panzerhund controls now. Terminating video link. Good work out there, Cyberpilot. The documents recovered are essential for our next mission. The Resistance is deciphering them as we speak. We've gained access to monitors on the second floor. Why don't you take a look? Congratulations, you made it. Broadcast live video footage, please, Gemma. The tower you see on the screen is the Nazis' Research and Development Facility, also known as Brother 3. Surveillance software, facial recognition, autonomous robots. When fascists harness the technology, it's because they plan to weaponize it. Brother 3 is a hotbed for projects of this nature. It is also our next destination. It looks like the Resistance caught a new specimen. Make your way to the repair bay where we prep it for you. Ah, bien, d'accord. Je vois. Listen up, Cyberpilot. The Nazi documents point to a unique energy source on the top floor of Brother 3. In the wrong hands, this technology could be lethal. That is why we are going to sabotage it. Here, we have a new toy for you to play with. Into the tower without being noticed. Not to mention bag us a few stealth kills. Let's start by removing the Nazi software. Locate the flashing light. Merde. Looks like this one's fried. Cyberpilot, see if there's a spare chip lying around. Can't use this one anymore. Who knew Nazi technology was so vulnerable, huh? Super. Now. Merci bien, Cyberpilot. Bon. Everything seems to be in order. Your job does not stop here, though. Gemma has spotted something that might be useful to you on your next mission. It's upstairs in the research area. Care to investigate? Now, let's find out what's being guarded so secretly in there. Gemma,
Could you work your magic here, please? Oh, merci.
Très bien. Now, unless my intuition is wrong, and it rarely is, this can also be used to upgrade the Nazi drone. Take the device down to the repair bay, please.
Ah! Merveilleux. I was starting to think you'd forgotten about my coffee, Gemma.
No, this part should be pretty straightforward. Just manipulate the drone until you find the right place for the device. Well done, Cyberpilot. You sure know your triangles from your squares. I hear that's enough to get a job at the Nazi ministry. This electrical component will add some extra oomph to the drone for our next mission. Speaking of which, the drone is ready to go. Head to the cockpit when you are ready for your next adventure. Just hook yourself up and we'll stop. Override of drone controls was successful. Video link established. The Resistance slipped the drone into a storage area on the ground floor of Brother 3. Now it's your job to get past security and into the main offices. We're making good progress. The security checkpoint can't be far now. This is the security checkpoint. That officer is guarding access. No mercy for the merciless, I guess. Parfait. Now, use your hacking function to bypass the elevator security system. Now we can access the upper floors.
Seltsam. Du da!
This will take you up to the science lab. Let's look for clues when we get there. Attends. Hold on, Cyberpilot. Gemma has spotted an elevator by the administrator's office. It's not marked on the map. Why don't you investigate? Use any cover to your advantage. The drone is too fragile to get into any big fights.